The beginning of a new year is expected to usher in a fair amount of change, and this year is no different. So this week, we'll take a look at some of the changes you can expect in 2020. Many people are unaware, but January 14th will mark the end of an era. This is the date that Microsoft has announced that it would no longer support the Windows 7 operating system. Now, this means that they would not supply security updates and software patches for this version of Windows. This also means that Windows 7 will become more susceptible to malware, viruses, and unknown software issues. This will affect individuals and businesses alike. Microsoft has planned a final security update for Windows 7. And if you haven't installed updates recently, you may want to do so. After that, you're left with a few options. You could upgrade to Windows 10, which would enable you to continue to receive Windows security updates. Depending on your situation, there may be costs associated with this upgrade. If your Windows 7 computer is not one that you use frequently, then you may want to consider repurposing it as something else, as long as you don't have personal information on it that could be used for things like identity theft. Now, this information would include copies of government documents, financial records, or images of credit cards. Another option is to install a different operating system such as Pure OS on your laptop or desktop. Pure OS is a free operating system that touts security and privacy as key features. Now, if you've used a Mac before, then the learning curve shouldn't be too steep. It's designed to be user-friendly, and if you use your laptop primarily for emails, web surfing, or social media, this may be an ideal transition for your Windows 7 system. Now, Pure OS is by no means your only option. Like Mint OS or Ubuntu, Pure OS is a Linux operating system, which means it's free of charge and very useful. Feel free to email me your questions, and for News4Tucson, I'm your tech contributor, Quincy Hobbs.